Hey YouTube, it's Icy. To start off, I want to talk about the biggest thing that has happened recently, and that is the Untethered jailbreak. So they finally released the Untethered iOS 5.0.1 jailbreak for the iPhone 4, iPhone 3GS, iPod Touch 4th and 3rd generation, as well as the first iPad. Unfortunately, there is not support for the two A5 based devices, which would be the iPhone 4S and the iPad 2. Pod 2G is still working on completing the Untethered jailbreak for those devices, and the current Untethered jailbreak is in the form of Red Snow and Corona. So basically Red Snow is just how it's always been, and you can use it if you aren't already jailbroken, or you can actually run it over your current tethered jailbreak. If you deselect and install Cydia, then your device will be untethered once it finishes. However, you can also go inside of Cydia in your tethered jailbreak and search for Corona, and it was actually created by the Chronic dev team, and once you install it, you will have an untethered jailbreak on your iDevice. So like I said, Pod 2G is still working on the Untethered jailbreak for the two newest iDevices, the iPhone 4S and the iPad 2. So just be sure to stay tuned for more updates on the status of the A5 jailbreak. Moving on the 25th, I released a special Christmas video, and if you guys want to see it, I'll have a link to it down below in the more info. Also, Apple released a new iTunes Match page on their website to actually clarify their new service, and it's a really great guide that has answers to some of the frequently asked questions, and it's just really well put together, and it makes you wonder why they didn't actually release something like that to start with alongside the release of iTunes Match. Also, I did an unboxing for the latest 13.3-inch MacBook Air, and I'll have a link to it down below in the more info. Just the other day, it was reported that a leaked iPad 3 home button has appeared in China, and basically there are a couple key differences. The first being that the backing and the way that it actually connects to the iPad is slightly different than what's currently used on the iPad 2, and it's also slightly smaller, which basically leads to the conclusion that they're trying to make room for something on the iPad without actually increasing the overall size of it. And it's definitely possible that that could be a new and improved screen. Also, I'm sure some of you are aware that the private security think tank Stratford was actually compromised by none other than members of Anonymous, and basically the report states that they've received information for over 50,000 credit cards, 80,000 email accounts, and over 44,000 passwords. Also, according to Bloomberg, Apple is considering a potential settlement in which they will receive a $10 royalty for every Samsung device that's sold that infringes upon Apple patents. And Apple could take this path, or they could take a different path, and they could actually use their patents as leverage and try to control the mobile industry even more than they already do. And also, Bloomberg interviewed an analyst, and he had some really great points, and they're on the post that's down below in the more info. Also, according to DigiTimes anonymous sources, there will be 3 different iPad models that will be released in 2012. A low-range model, a mid-range model, and a high-range model. And supposedly the mid-range and high-range will feature a Retina display with double the graphics capabilities of the iPad 2, and also an improved battery that has almost double the battery life of the current iPad 2. So that's absolutely incredible, and hopefully these rumors are true, because I'm sure a lot of people would be interested in an iPad with a Retina display and an improved battery. Also, a new tweak was released to Cydia called vWallpaper 2.0, and it offers some really great features, such as the ability to set video wallpapers as your background and to actually add widgets to your iOS device. Moving on, earlier today I published an unboxing video for the brand new Sony PS Vita, and it was actually released inside of Japan on the 17th of December, and it's set to be released in the United States on the 22nd of February. So I got it almost 2 months early because I did purchase it on eBay, and it's actually region unlocked. So that means that it can be set to any language and that you can actually play any game from any region. So when it's finally released inside the United States, you can actually play US-based games. Also, I did an expose and kind of a review article on the toolbar that I use on my website, and I kind of went over the features of it and what it offers, and basically how it's better than other toolbars that are currently out there. So I highly recommend checking it out. It's a really great feature if you have a WordPress blog or you're thinking about actually getting a WordPress blog. Again, I would definitely recommend it, and on the post there's actually a promo code that you can use, and when you use that code, you save an additional $10 on the plugin. And finally, if you guys want to gain additional entries to the giveaway I'm doing in collaboration with Friday Night Cranks to possibly win a brand new iPhone 4S, then just be sure to favorite this video, rate it up, and leave a comment down below in the comment section with the phrase "win an iPhone 4S" at fncicu.com. And that phrase is on the screen right now, and all you have to do is leave that down below in the comment section. And that leads me into my next point. We launched a new website, fncicu.com, and it has more information on the contest and how you can enter. So be be sure to check it out. We will be updating it regularly with more information on the contest, and you can also check out all of the recent videos where you can gain entries to the giveaway. So that's it for this episode. I hope you guys liked it. Be sure to hit that subscribe button to be notified every time I release a new video, and I'll also have links to my social profiles down below in the more info, so just be sure to follow my Twitter accounts, like my Facebook fan page, and add me to one of your circles on Google Plus to be updated more often. And until next time, this is ICU signing out.